recording and I'll talk about your goddamn therapist already. I don't know. You said she's a lesbian or something.
Oh, stop it. I did not say that. Oh my God.
Did you?
No,
my God.
therapist
I'm probably thinking because like I think I'm going to a gay therapist and my mind is just like, all therapists are gay.
Oh no, to you. I don't know. It's not. Anyways.
All therapists are gay.
How about
gay therapist rule? Sorry.
And I said a bunch of things about her. All I said was like,
So this podcast.
Oh my God! What if she looked up my podcast?
Oh my God! Who cares? Okay, but anyway, get to the juicy bits
about her. Oh my God!
Okay, who cares? Enough of it.
Yeah.
Yes, about your new therapist. I want to hear.
I was sitting there, and the therapist asked, it was my first appointment, and so it's like trying to get to know each other, and she's just trying to like feel me out, like get an idea of like,
and not be embarrassed at all, like not do anything. You're like,
I don't know, but she asked me what my hobbies are. And I was like, oh shit, like I'm gonna sound like a really bad loser, like if I don't like come up with some stuff to say.
You get to be like on the spot.
Almost like I was on a date or something. I don't know if anybody else feels that way when they go to meet a therapist.
Date with your therapist. Okay.
No, but it was just like I felt like, oh God, like oh shit, I gotta come up with something. Cause it's like, what people ask you what you do, like when you're for your hobbies or whatever. And it's like, you don't want to just say like, well, I watch TV and,
that's a hobby.
Okay, well, whatever. I was like, oh,
that can be a hobby.
I like list off a couple things. I was like, well, I make candles, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I like to walk my dog, like hang out with my dog.
Yep.
I have a podcast. And she was like, oh. Like, I was like, yeah.
Like, rock on, bitches.
I was like, I do things. Yeah. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, like, I don't just go to the gym, y'all. Like, I do shit, okay? Like, I do podcasting, I work out.
I wonder if she, like, wrote that down, like, doesn't work out,
Yeah, like, in, like, big capital letters with, like, an underline. Two underlines. Maybe 3.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm also like sitting there like thinking, like, well, I can't tell her that I smoke weed, like she asked me what I do for fun. I'm like, well, I just get blazed, like, but like I'm like
blazed to the sun.
I'm not gonna tell her that. Like, it's like, so then I still had to like, and it's like funny because like, yeah, I usually do get kind of blazed during the podcast too, but like, that's the thing is like, you don't have to like tell all the details. Like, it's not like when you say like I sleep at night, I sleep in pajamas with like, specific type of sheets. I sleep.
Or a picture of your ex-lover,
Ooh, no pictures of your ex-lover. Fuck, I hate running across those. You know what's really funny? A long time ago, I was on like Facebook and there's like, like,
oh my God, you're still on Facebook? How old are you?
I said it was a long time ago. There's like this picture, how like everybody's aunt will like post a picture of like Jesus and Jesus is like looking down on everybody or something like that.
All of my aunts are Jewish, but I
But I'm saying like aunts post a lot of like
Christian
religious stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's always a Karen like posting like pictures of like Jesus and
you don't want to admit that it's your aunt, but yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a Aunt Karen, but somebody's Aunt Karen posted a picture of Jesus and looked exactly like my ex. And I was like, ah! Like, like I was like, whoa! And it is really weird. Like, it's like strangely like him. Like, not like I'm kind of like, making it up. No, I was like, oh! Like, there's like uncanny like things that are like insanely similar.
Yeah. I mean, your ex kind of reminded me of like a character that would have been like in a Western. Okay? Like, he'd be like one of those like dirty like cowboys in rural Texas. Yeah.
No, it's really gross. Yeah, no, it's disgusting.
This is my town and I rule. You want to duel when the sun
like,
rises.
Doesn't wash his like trousers for like months, years,
decades.
Just like loses everything he has in a card game.
Oh my god. They didn't have cars back then, honey. They had fucking horses. You know,
Anyways,
like
yeah,
your
I said
Mustang.
card game. Loses
Oh,
everything he has
card.
in a card game.
Oh shit. And the
You know,
fucking
like to play
poker.
poker in
Yeah.
the saloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got like that weird guy that has like the puffy sleeves, which is usually like the dealer, you know, back in the day, and it has like the clear
He is
plastic
a really
cap.
shabby drinker for being like that type of like Westerner. Like I feel like they can always like shoot a bunch of whiskey and stuff. He couldn't hold his liquor at all.
The reason I bring this up is because, like, literally, he doesn't remind me of a Jesus-esque type character. That's like what I'm getting at. Like, that is just like so out of the blue.
It was a really grungy looking Jesus, you know, like it was like a Jesus that had maybe done meth is kind of what it looked like to me. Like maybe meth. Like I'm not really sure.
Meth? You sure not
No.
crack?
I wish
You sure
that
not
I
crack?
had it to like
Or maybe
show
cocaine.
to you, but I kind of avoid like seeing it. But I went through my phone like a couple days ago and found like all the best memes that I have had like over like decades.
Yeah.
And
Side note: Karissa has actually saved like the ultimate memes of all time, and
there are some that are so fucking funny.
amazing, amazing, absolutely. Oh,
I like the ones that are like you don't laugh, you just go like it's just like oh my god, like
I am dead inside.
I don't know.
Too much. Too
no,
much.
it's like I'll read one and I'm like oh god, that's a good joke. Like where I don't even laugh. Like it's just like ooh, like it's like it felt good instead of like a laugh. Like it was like oh god, that felt good inside.
Oh yeah, definitely felt good inside, especially when it came out. Hey.
So I don't know. I was just like scanning through like everything and I collected like all my memes. And as I was going through, I realized that I had screenshotted the Jesus that looked like my ex.
The thought of a grungy Jesus, especially with meth, just like reminds me of like an old timey like punk concert. You know, like back in New York, like, you know, back in the 80s, right? And just like that grunge Jesus, like just turning like the water into wine in like the fucking CBGB, you know, whatever the fuck shit. And you're just like, whoa, Jesus fucking turned the water into wine. And then like there's like that one like fucking bully in the back that's like, I don't want wine, I want beer. Because we're in America. And
So
Americans
like,
drink beer.
If he didn't change, if that isn't real, then like how did all the wine like appear? Like where did it all come from?
Honey, that is one miracle I hold true that is genuine to the fact because listen, all right, water to wine. Let me tell you something. Water to wine. That is the ultimate miracle. Okay, I love wine. I will drink that shit until the day I die with my charcuterie board.
I can see Jesus becoming very, very, very popular. Like, you know what I mean? Like, holy crap.
He'd be
like
the next Elton John, you know, but I don't know about gay because, you know, Jesus is like all the genders.
Can you see this meme?
When you sneak off to smoke the devil's lettuce and they find you in the trees because you're smoking the devil's lettuce.
Can you tell that it's Leonardo DiCaprio? It's
oh my god, that is hilarious. Yeah, that was in that movie that he played, I think a mentally...
Yeah. Some type of, I don't know if there was an actual diagnosis for that character, but there was something going on there. What is that called? The movie. Do you remember?
Oh my god, let me go on the Google.
No, I just okay, when you find out what it is, don't tell me yet, okay? And then like slowly give me hints because I could like almost remember what it's called. It came out when I was alive, which I don't think you can say. Like I feel like I was like freaking like 6 years old when that like Leonardo DiCaprio movie came out. And all I remember is that his mom in the movie was like 400 pounds. And she, I remember like I'd never seen a person like that. And I saw him in the movie and I was like, "Oh my god, mom." I was like, "What is going on here?" And she was like, "Well, she's gonna die soon because she's so big." And I was
Okay.
like, "Well, why doesn't she
Okay.
stop?"
Okay. I'll give you a hint.
So you found it?
Yes.
Are you happy about it?
Yes, very.
Look, there's other memes with the same character. What is
Me
that?
watching other companies. Wait, pull the screen up a little more. Give out holiday. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That is dirty to the core. Like, let me tell you, like, that's bad. Okay, so in the cast of this movie was Johnny Depp.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I forgot he was the brother.
Do you want any more
It's like
hints?
some like weird like name of like
Okay,
a plant or a flower or a
fruit.
city, a fruit.
A
Yeah, that's
fruit.
what I mean. It's like a plant. I said a plant, a fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like
It's something we talked about with Jesus turning water in,
no way.
into
Oh,
wine.
oh, oh, something about grapes.
Yes. Okay.
Shit, I can't believe you gave me grapes and I still can't remember the name of it.
Okay. What happens when? No, I can't do it because
Okay,
that's
just tell me the freaking name.
what's eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh, what's eating Gilbert Grape? Oh my gosh.
But you got grape, so that's like 1 out of 4.
Yeah. Okay, but
So
it is quite long. So like I'm not that shocked that I forgot it, but like yeah, What's Eating Gilbert Grape was a movie that I feel like a lot of people weren't ready for when it came out. Like it was like
1993.
really really like heavy and dramatic and like people weren't used to like that type of thing like going out to the movies on a Friday night. And it was like pumped out like mainstream like all the other stuff at that time. And I feel like maybe like there was like this movement of kind of like trying to make like movies that were like a little bit more like had a little bit more like drama, you know, because they like wanted more money or like more reaction than like the regular stuff that was out. I don't know, but I just remember like it got very, very mixed reviews because it was like a movie that would like make people like really uncomfortable or like make people cry or like it was like stuff that
Yeah.
like you wouldn't want to think about. Like you don't want to think about somebody's mom like dying and like how hard that is and like everybody's upset and like shit.
No,
Like
and especially like with mental illness, that's something that is sometimes very hard for people to swallow. The, thinking about this with what's eating Gilbert Grape, this reminds me of with Mary Tyler Moore, and I actually just Googled this, when she did Ordinary People. So
yeah, and, like somebody does like a really dramatic movie.
yeah, that
Maybe
movie
they
came.
made maybe it was all about like Johnny Depp and his career. Like they wanted to give him something like really heavy and dramatic, you know?
It's interesting because like if that was the early 90s, that was when he was like in his drug era. Like that was the drug era of Johnny Depp.
Or it was like right before it.
Right before it, yeah. I'm not like a super like Johnny Depp fan, so I'm not like 100% literate on every single aspect and angle. But getting back to like Ordinary People, do you know that not long after the filming of Ordinary People is when Mary Tyler Moore's, I believe, son committed suicide?
Wow, that's terrible.
It's terrible, and it's like interesting because like she did a film that was kind of around like I don't remember Ordinary People completely. Like I do remember like there was some kind of suicide or death that happened.
I haven't seen any of that stuff. You're the Mary Tyler Moore fan.
And the
Uh,
Leonardo DiCaprio
no, I
fan.
actually despise Leonardo
Oh my
DiCaprio.
god. Dun,
I
dun,
hate him.
dun.
I think he's disgusting as a
Wow.
human being.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And
Damn.
if he was
Carissa's
if he wanted to be
full
on the
on.
podcast, my initial reaction is I wouldn't even interview him even if he wanted to be on it. And then I'm like, wait a second. Actually, it'd be kind of interesting to pick the brain of the person that I think is completely disgusting. Like I feel like I wouldn't actually turn it down, but I hate him enough to think about being like, go away. He's disgusting. I found it. I found it. Crack Jesus that looks like my ex. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I looked for the longest time. It is
And
so weird. You're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, oh my God. What it is it's a picture of Jesus smoking a cigarette. And it looks so much like my ex smoking.
Oh my
Did
God,
you see
it
it?
does. It does. Oh my God.
And like I saw it. Like, I was like, ah!
This is bad. This is bad. Okay, whoever made this, all right, we got questions for this person.
Did you look at it? Like, does it kind of like freak
with the
you out
cigarette?
a little bit? Like how much?
It's like, first of all, Jesus would not have a cigarette. It would be a marijuana joint, okay? Again,
is
it'd
it a
be
joint or a
weed
cigarette?
or ganja or some fucking shit. Like, Jesus smokes weed, ladies and gentlemen, all right?
Yeah, it's between the two fingers, not
it's a joint, not a fucking cigarette. Come on. Get your history right about Jesus, okay? Makes wine and he smokes weed. Very simple. Clear to pasture. Ready to rise from above.
Rise from above. My mom had this story about this woman that like her husband was a pastor and she was like really 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 busy, and all like these other people from a different church came into town to like visit her church, and she was supposed to like host all of them and like have dinner, and they were all supposed to stay at her house or whatever. And she like got home and she was so completely exhausted that she just like passed out on the couch. And like
Jesus.
4 hours later, when she woke up, she was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I didn't clean the house. I didn't make any food. I didn't get anything ready. All I did was sleep. And she woke up and she looked around and everything was just like perfect. And like everything had been cleaned and there was like a full meal prepared. And the woman claims that it was an angel.
Wow.
And the angels came and they cleaned her house.
Okay, I want the number for those.
Can I get the number of this?
Please?
I was just thinking, can Jesus just leave some wine in my house? Like,
okay, just a few barrels, all right?
I will just
a
put
few
out
barrels.
cases of water, okay? Like,
okay, yeah. Just the big Kirkland, Costco water bottles. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm asking.
Like a whole
just
case, like,
yeah, a whole case. Two cases.
How much nicer life would be with just like a couple cases of wine, like every once in a while.
Oh
like,
my God.
It's just like,
it would make having a charcuterie board and yet still in poverty so much better.
Yeah. And people just I had also learned that like water at that time wasn't always clean enough to drink.
No.
So there's also some like symbolic stuff, or not symbolic, but like just like a significance to changing the water into wine that we might not have thought about, where people were just like excited that there was something like clean that they could drink, which like God knows why. Maybe something about the way that it's like fermented or something like makes it clean enough to drink, or I don't really know.
Yeah, it has to do, my dad explained this to me, it's because of the modernization of filtration systems where they're able to remove. Gotta check that picture. She's right now literally on my leg, like flat. Aww. All the way. We're talking about Twix, aka the producer of Lost in the Groove and American Groove. And she's being a potato, an actual potato.
She's so cute. I love her like short, like soft hair, like how it's like bushy.
Oh, she's my little butch.
Look at this. I got their peanut butter cups.
Ooh. But they're not Reese's peanut butter cups.
No, this is called Unreal. I don't know, but they're dark chocolate peanut butter cups. Oh. And they're like non-GMO and like all fancy, like
dark chocolate is another
trade
level.
Certified. And I guess they're vegan, which like how did they make that dark chocolate like that vegan? I mean, they are just damn good. And like the sugar's just like a natural, like organic cane sugar. They use like a palm oil, peanut flour. It's just like, I'm like, what? Like,
I know.
They are so tasty. Like, I have eaten like a trillion of them. The only thing is that they're significantly smaller than a Reese's peanut butter cup, but
Well,
I still get
obviously.
5 out of 5 stars, dude, even if they're little.
All right. So you got to check them out. Check out the Unreal Reese's Reese's peanut butter cups.
I told you about the thing that I do where I get like food, where I used to, and then I just did it this month. I get like food delivered. There's this like food delivery place called like Imperfect Produce, but they also do like Misfit Market. And so there's like this like online website where basically it's kind of like overstock or things that like
For
there
food.
was there was like a misprint, or or they just like are trying to get their name out, and so they like mark stuff off, or like it's really interesting. Like you can just get all these different products that are kind of just like at a lower price. And I mean, you could never get a low price on like a bunch of like vegan, like all natural stuff, so it's kind of neat. And then you can get like all your produce mailed to you too. The thing is, they'll charge you $7 for shipping, but if you order $75 worth of groceries, which is a lot of stuff with them, it'll ship to you for free, so you can just get all that food to your house
All of
that
this
way.
wonderful wisdom just goes to show that with the insane prices at the grocery store, there's still a way to get some awesome food at a really, really good price. I mean, we're totally not sponsored by them, but like, this is definitely a solution, right?
I've been really busy, and like the way they have it set up, it'll mail it to you once a week. And I was like, no, like, but I do need snacky stuff like once a month, like and I mean, they'll kind of narrow stuff down and then I'll pick from
AKA
it.
munchies.
Yeah, I do. I need the munchies. And I kind of like, for me, like, I want to chow on like some serious like sugar and like some chocolate and like some shit that like I want like sweet yumminess. And like it's good to be eating something that's a little bit on the healthier side if I'm gonna be just like, because like I said, I finished the whole freaking bag, like, so I was like, oh, I will
I
eat the whole
think
pint.
you remember how we did the last episode with the cheesecake? Just gonna throw this out there.
Every
Eh,
episode ends with me talking about food now. I'm
It's just
sorry.
no, it's
You're gonna
just
throw one out there.
no. I'm throw it out there. Like, does anybody? Because I'm very familiar with like Reese's peanut butter cups are my favorite,
Yeah.
but are there other versions of peanut butter cups that we're not familiar with? Like, for example, now I'm introduced to Unreal, which I haven't tried, and I will definitely try it to see how it tastes. But what is the ultimate peanut butter cup?
There's like a couple other brands too that I've seen. Like there's that one brand that makes all the almond butter ones. I can't remember the name of them.
Almond butter? You mean Kind bars?
No, 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 no. There's one, and then there's another brand that's doing like a peanut butter cup, but it's with like a sunflower peanut butter. So you can get like the peanut butter cups, but with almond butter.
It's funny because we've talked about peanut butter before, and let me say this again. We are peanut butter maniacs, okay? Peanut butter the world, chocolate my soul, because that is all I need to
Oh,
survive.
it's Justin's. You've seen them.
Yeah, yeah, but I
I like
don't
those.
I like them too, but they're in plastic.
What, the package?
Yeah. I when I buy peanut butter, I buy it in glass jars because they last a lot longer.
Oh, no, but I'm saying they make peanut butter cups.
They do? Where?
Yeah. Like, I'm like, how do I
My,
send
my
this to
mind
you?
is like, first of all, I'm high as fuck, but my mind is just like, because all I've known is Reese's peanut butter. Like, you have to understand, like, all I have known my whole life is Reese's peanut butter cups. And now it's like, and that sounds like fucking stupid, but like, I never thought there was anything else besides that, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll send you the link and you'll be like, oh, I've seen that before. Oh my God, look at that link. It's like huge. You see that?
Whoa, yeah, like there's paragraphs in this link. Like, if this would be an essay, I would believe it.
Oh god, thanks for copy paste.
219. Wow, 1.4 ounces. I don't know what the fuck that means. Wow, dark chocolate.
Yeah. That's what's up. Is like I don't know
Ooh.
that I've ever really found the Reese's peanut butter cups in the dark chocolate.
I don't think they make them in dark chocolate. I think it's only milk chocolate.
Yeah. And that's why like these other brands like they'll do the dark chocolate and I'm like freaking out.
I know because you like
I've
dark.
gone to like a chocolate store too and they like make like a peanut butter cup, you know? Never tried to make my own peanut butter cups.
I wouldn't recommend it. You know what? Be bougie and go out and buy your own. To be honest, it's like
I've made fudge, but I've never like tried to just like make chocolate, you know?
yeah. Wait, there is. Hold on.
There is.
There is a dark Reese's chocolate peanut butter cups. They do exist. You can buy them on Hershey.com. They are available.
Oh, so they're a Hershey thing, eh?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Reese's is part of Hershey. It's the same company.
So when you go to Hersheyville, is it like
Ooh.
they have peanut butter cups there
oh my
too?
god, I gotta send this to you. There's an organic dark chocolate peanut butter cups that are Reese's and they're available on Amazon. Okay.
Do you really only like peanut butter that comes out of a glass jar?
Yeah.
So you don't eat Skippy?
I used to. Am I?
I used to love that Skippy like nutty.
Look how small that link is, okay, compared to the one that you sent me. Like that, the one you sent me was paragraphs.
I like the crunchy, you know, like the stuff that's like super chunky, like peanut butter. Like it's just like, oh my god. And when I was a kid, like no, but like now, ugh. I also love it when the peanut butter is like so like naturally made that like you almost gotta like mix it up because it like separated, you know?
Okay, I'm sending you also the link to this one.
I still remember one time I went to Humboldt, California, and I went into this like little local grocery store that was just like so quaint and cute and like in this little like mountain town. And they had this local peanut butter. And like I bought that little jar of local peanut butter and I would like mix it up with my knife before I made my peanut butter sandwiches for like my hikes. And that peanut butter was to die for. It was so chunky and real.
The
like
love.
some hippie made that freaking peanut butter.
I know. There is something. Okay. Preserves. I love preserves, specifically when it's
that's
done.
art too.
Oh my god, that gelatin, like natural gelatinous, fruity flavor. I don't fucking care that there's 3 pounds of sugar in there. Who cares? What I care about is that preserves on a PB&J. And you know what's crazy? Actually, I found out that in the UK they are not familiar with PB&J. They don't.
It is weird.
Yes.
They don't even know about it?
No, they know about it. So,
but they don't do it.
No, I told Paul today, I'm like, dude, you have to try it. Like, this will change your life for the better. This is how you make your life better, is you discover PB&J.
It's okay. It's just like...
Whoa, what do you mean it's okay? Hold on. Hold the brakes.
Good. It just sticks all over my mouth, and then I have to, like, drink so much to, like, wash it down.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's like...
It's an experience.
I can't eat it with a dry mouth. I feel like my parents made PB&J a lot. I feel like you gotta like change it up. Like you can't always use the same jelly, you know, like unless you like love it that way. But
I got a different one this time.
I cannot believe that Reese's makes organic dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
I know, right? But they're $5.31, which means they're more expensive than the Justin ones. I know. It's a lot.
Oh my god, are they even good? And wait, how many are they sending you?
I think it's just 2.
$3.70 for 2?
No, this is just for 1. 1 is $5.31.
But there's 2 cups inside of there, right?
Yeah, so you get 2. So they're like $2 a piece.
Look at this. Down here you can get like 6 of them for $6. So that's like 50 cents a cup.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, well, it has been fun to talk about peanut butter and Jesus looking like our ex. But
it went there.
It definitely, just like it goes up the butt, you know, you don't expect it, but once it's there, you're like, okay, whoa, it's intense. So, okay. In order to find American Groove, go on Instagram and American Groove Pod, and we actually do have a playlist on our YouTube channel for American Groove if you want to check out all of the videos and shorts. And if you want to check out more of the podcast, you can find us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Lost in the Groove Pod. So, with that, what do we do? Tell these cocksuckers we're leaving?
Peace, motherfucker.
Peace, motherfuckers. Jesus fucking Christ.